All right.
There's still some time before the jump. I should talk to everyone.
I wish I could, because I want to talk to Pom Pom. But alas, I don't know why. Okay, we want to go here.
Hello, let's get started with today's operations.
The Ten Lords Commission Special Operations Team for the Heliobus Containment Breach Incident, aka the Ghost Hunting Squad, is ready for action! Yeah!
Yeah.
Sushong. She's traumatized.
I don't think that was included in the job posting. Actually, I don't think there ever was a job posting.
That's true. I think we just got kind of voluntold.
Oh, little Gwei, what kind of magical elixir did you take to make you so energetic?
Every time I see our follower count increase, I get so excited I can't even sleep. It works better than any kind of tea or coffee.
Well, aren't you lucky? As soon as I closed my eyes, I dreamt of endless running and circling and chasing after Lady Bailu. It was even more exhausting than doing it in real life.
Sushong, you slept for an entire day.
Catching ghosts is a night job. It only makes sense to sleep during the day. Yeah, I have an idea. How about we all just pretend that I've been possessed by a sleep ghost? Let me sleep for another 10 hours, and then call it a day's work.
That's the Celestial Jade player over at Exalting Sanctum. Whenever I pass through on official business, I always see her with loads of other players.
Yeah, she's supposed to be working, not doing that.
Even a judge knows her. Her reputation sure does precede her.
Who is this exactly?
Okay.
It's this girl.
What are we
Here,
investigating?
look at this post.
We'll accept.
Hi, take my job seriously. I'd never post something like late as usual on a public forum.
Yeah, I probably wouldn't post that either.
Miss Sushong, I think you missed the interesting part. The description in this comment is really suspicious. It definitely sounds like Heliobi activity to me. And if Heliobi have managed to infiltrate the Divination Commission, That spells big trouble for the Lawfu.
You're right. Maybe we should contact Miss Chingchue and warn her not to go to work today.
I don't think we need to do that.
That's a good idea. Let's send
I think
her a
she's already
message, or
skipped.
Curiosity will get the better of her.
Notification sent. I guess now we should go to the Divination Commission and see what's going on.
But let's talk to Cirrus again first.
Can't you stay?
Heartbreak.
Let's see if I can remember how to get to Cirrus.
Since when did
Cirrus is probably... Oh, no. Cirrus is the actual worker, not the,
So,
Oh no, Cirrus is the one in prison. Because Cirrus is probably
the cries of other Heliobi longing to break
not
free.
super happy because we did beat her
It would
at
seem
all
the
of her
Tenlord's
stuff.
Commission has everything under control. What is it you want from me? One victory equals one question. Don't forget the agreement you made with the General. Don't be so sure of victory before the battle begins, young one. Without Tail to protect you, isn't subduing a Heliobus a bit overwhelming for you? You know,
That's why I'm here.
if you can accept me with an open heart, I can take his place and help you.
Oh god.
Really?
Don't let yourself be manipulated by this, Wawa.
That's what I wanted to hear. Oh? The fact that you're trying so hard to persuade me means that you're not sure of victory either.
Good. Don't be
If you
manipulated.
were, you'd have devoured us without hesitation. Am I right, Cirrus?
It's true. Cirrus, Cirrus, Cirrus.
I'll destroy Qing Yuan's pawns here and now! Don't let your previous victory go to your heads. The slightest misstep will be your undoing. Let's see how you perform without the General here to watch your back. I will never rest.
Oh, poor Cirrus. We kind of handed her ass.
Ask your question. We think the Divination Commission has been infiltrated by a Heliobus, but we don't know which one. Entering the Xianzhou's window to the future, it must be none other than Kiraloom. They always relished hounding your prophets and seers with questions of destiny, watching them flounder between the random and the preordained.
I don't know the answer
That
there.
pile of protein in your human skull is computationally inefficient. Your conjectures on destiny are little more than analogies and illusions. But we, the Shapeless, are different. When we come together to harmonize and observe, destiny is clear and vivid as firelight cast into darkness. Ugh, in warfare, nothing is more important than being able to predict your opponent's movements. Among the fragments of Ignimar, Kiraloom was in charge of knowing the past and predicting the future. It is said that during that fateful battle, Kiraloom had a premonition of failure. but Ignomar ignored their warnings.
It looks like we have a clear target this time. Let's get going.
I may not have the same predictive power as Carolyn, little fox girl. But one thing I do know is that sooner or later you will beg for my help.
I hope not.
Time will tell.
I don't beg anybody. Well, Maddie does, but... Stell does not. Okay. Might as well get rid of anything we run into along the way.
Watch over you and guide you on your path. Serenity is before me.
Open sesame. Endless riddles. Nothing but a void. Expand your thinking. Glimpse the unknown.
What up? How do I know it's not you?
Is that a Ten Lords Commission judge? Something's amiss in the Divination Commission. Everyone is mumbling to themselves. Is this some workforce overhaul? Did I set a bad example? I'm afraid not, Miss Qingtua. Something unexpected happened. I'm just not sure how to explain it.
Well, anyway, there's a dangerous situation at the Divination Commission at the moment. So just don't go in there.
Good idea. With working conditions like these, I wouldn't be able to concentrate anyway. I heard from Alway that the Artisanship Commission is also experiencing strange phenomena. Several of the apprentices have started babbling nonsensically. It's kinda scary. Of course, it could just be a side effect of being denied graduation. In that case, Miss Qingtua, could you stand guard here for us while we investigate? It doesn't seem like a good idea to just stand here under such dangerous circumstances, does it? I mean, you could leave, but... Wait, are you thinking of coming with us? Didn't you see how bad the situation was?
It's already infected her.
Yeah, I've seen it all right. But if I leave now, won't that count as an authorized absence? I can get away with slacking off, but the Master Diviner won't tolerate complete abandonment of my post. Besides, you guys need someone familiar with the Divination Commission to show you the way, right? Then let's go.
I'm suspicious of
What's
her.
going on? So stay close to me, okay?
What are they looking at?
Is everyone okay?
There's only one way.
Divination is meaningless.
How did the Matrix of Prescience become like this? Look, Diviner Foe is standing at the center of the Matrix of Prescience. What is she doing? Judging by her chanting, I think she's performing navigation calculations. Or divining, but something's not right. The Matrix of Prescience isn't moving at all. A Heliobus? Is that the danger you were talking about? I read about them in a book. Starfire essence that can transform itself.
I can't tell. I can't tell if she's been...
You mean the Master Diviner?
I don't have a good handle on her as a character, to be fair.
How can we snap her out of it? We could try ringing the harmonic chime. If we're close enough, we should be able to enter the Heliobus's illusion. Silence. Idle chatter is
No,
not
okay,
permitted
it's
in
in
the Divination
Fujuan.
Commission. Master Diviner, you're awake! Or perhaps we should call you Caraloom. It doesn't matter what you call me. I am the master of the Divination Commission. The current divination has reached a delicate stage, and no one is permitted to disturb it. Not even a judge of the Ten Lords Commission or a guest from the Astral Express. Qingchui, I have grown weary of your insubordination.
Oh,
Are
joy.
you the one who brought these outsiders into the commission? Have you turned a deaf ear to all the rules I've laid down? Qingchui. You are hereby expelled from the commission. That's... Darn, now we're down one person. A great idea!
Yeah, she's like, great.
My days here really have been unproductive. Loafing around outside and playing Celestial Jade. All while taking a Divination Commission salary. It's... how to put it? That's not quite the right way to describe it.
I mean, is
I
the
would
public
call
paying her?
Wasting my life away. Thank you, Master Diviner, for giving me the push I needed. Since you feel that my skills could be put to better use elsewhere, it's time for me to think about making some changes. But before I leave, I have to help these guests take care of some trouble here at the Commission. If I don't, people will think I was fired because of cowardice in the face of danger. What next? What do we do now? Giving a dramatic speech to my boss was cool and everything, but it's not gonna help her break free from the Heliobus clouding her mind.
I say we just jump her.
I'm not sure what to do. The Heliobus isn't trying to trap us inside the illusion, and it doesn't look interested in attacking us either.
Well, it probably knows we've kind of taken out a whole bunch of other
Clouding my
Heliobus.
mind? I've never been of clearer mind than I am right now. From now on, I will dedicate myself to defining the predetermined futures of the Xianzhou Alliance, and will make these futures known to the world so that all can live in clarity. I know what you want to say. Spare me the lecture on human wisdom.
I mean, I'm
over
not gonna
nature
lecture
and those
you.
ridiculous notions of
To be
free
honest,
will.
if this doesn't go my way, I
These
can
are
just
but
get back on the
cruel
Astral
illusions
Express
created
and
by the brain.
abandon you. I'm
From
pretty
the
sure
beginning,
Genuine
there
can
was
take care
only
of all
one
of this.
path.
Like, seriously,
You are nothing more than a pawn at the
Genuine
mercy
is the
of
general
Stelra
here. Why
hunters.
is he not taking care of this?
What day you boarded the Express, who your enemies are, where you go. These choices that you think you make
I mean,
freely
I'm
of
at
your
least
own
being
accord are mere
compensated, but
tributaries that will eventually converge in the path of destiny. Your journey to the Xianzhou, the defeat of Phantilia. All these were written into a script long ago by that slave to destiny, hidden in the shadows. Even in this very moment, your options are few. Ready your bat and charge at me. Argue with me loudly and futilely, or fall into silence.
Don't let her words get to you. There are always other options.
I mean, even before she suggested things, I did suggest jumping her, so I don't know. I don't know what the best option. I mean, arguing with her loudly is futile. Like, nothing we say is going to change her mind. Falling into silence, what good does that do? So I feel like readying my bat and charging at her is like the only productive thing.
The rise and fall of the tides are dictated by the fire trigram and the water trigram. You are powerless against such a force. You have no hope of defeating me. Venting your anger is meaningless. Anger cannot change that which is already ordained by destiny. All offense, no
You
defense.
clearly
Is that
haven't
your
met
strategy?
my crack
Your attack
team.
won't land on me. Only on these.
Amazing. But then again, it's me we're talking about.
Such trivial choices cannot change the inevitable. If you are still not convinced, I can demonstrate to you the true nature of destiny in a way that your human brain can comprehend.
I mean, am I really
Then
human?
follow me.
I don't know.
What is this?
This place is what the Divination Commission calls the Pathfinder. It's a sandbox game that diviners use to simulate future paths and exercise our minds. But why did the Master Diviner bring us here? That's right. Now listen.
If you place an Ingenium in this little maze and give it a command, it will find its way to the exit precisely as it was commanded to do so. Are humans not the same as they navigate the path of destiny set before them? But you're probably thinking, humans are not machines. There is more than one path in the universe. And yet, machines we are. Complex, sophisticated, but machines.
I mean,
We are just like the
maybe if
Ingenium in this
Fujon
maze.
is.
We have no options to speak of. We can only navigate one path. The one that takes us to our destination.
I mean, look, I just don't believe
Let's
in this.
begin.
So,
Lead the Ingenium to the
in
exit.
Fate being
Show
predestined,
me
to
how
be
many
clear.
choices destiny gives you.
I don't. Maybe it is
It
in
feels like we're
the world
dancing
of
to the
Star Rail,
Heliobus'
but like
tune.
in real life. I believe that you are master of your own fate.
Let's begin.
Okay.
We did it! Well done.
Amazing
Your choices
girl.
are
We
as the
did it.
Omniscia foresaw them.
Da-da-da-da-da-da-da.
You should know that there was only one answer to this puzzle from the beginning, just as destiny has only one path.
Yes, for a puzzle that was designed from the start, choosing any other path would be a pointless mistake. But the universe isn't someone's game, and no one is designing puzzles for us to solve. The universe doesn't have a single answer. We can do anything we want while we're in it. Even if it's the same work every day. I can hide in the library and read a book. Or find someone to play Celestial Jade with. And that's freedom.
Where's Venti? Call him in here
I
to
never
talk
thought
about
slacking
freedom.
off could convince me of anything. Sign of a true scholar. A diviner of the Divination Commission, after all.
Sushang, snap out of it! A slacker Heliobus is getting into your head. Qingque. For you, life may have a seemingly infinite number of choices. That is because your choices are simply different ways of slacking off and wasting time. They are of no consequence to anything. But for me,
I mean, it's a
choices
waste
come
of
with
government
very
time,
real
but I don't know if it's
consequences.
really a waste of her time. I mean, if she's having fun,
That's the
that's
most
not a
divinery
waste.
thing you've said so far.
As the master diviner of the Lafu, I have a heavy
But
responsibility.
you're not the
I
master
must comb through
diviner.
the complex
You're a
threads of destiny
Heliobus.
day after day, all for the preservation of this giant ship. Some paths look promising, but lead to an abyss of despair. Then there are small trails that plunge deep into unimaginable darkness. And in the end, I realize that we have no real choices. There is only one path to follow, only one way to the optimal solution, even if it is paved with ashes and bitterness. There is only one way, and there only ever was.
Oh, what do we do? I don't think we can persuade her. I have a proposal. Why don't we try a more advanced sandbox?
Yes.
However long you want to play this game, and whatever tricks you try to pull, I'll happily play along.
Miss Qingque!
Use your free will to guide the Ingenium out of the sandbox. Let's begin.
The path changed slightly, but it was just as simple. I'm sure the Master Diviner would say.
Destiny only has one path. Your choices are just a predetermined solution to the puzzle.
Actually,
I don't think I agree. Master Diviner, let's reset the sandbox and give it another go, shall we?
Again? Do it all over again, exactly as it was? You can try it 1,000,000 times over, and 1,000,000 times over it is doomed to the same fate, because there is only one path. I see what you're thinking, Qingque. You're an interesting one.
Qingque, I've been thinking through the calculations for this puzzle. There really is only one solution.
This maze was designed by Carolum. It's no use. There aren't any other solutions. As long as we're playing this so-called game of destiny, we can't win.
No, there's a second choice. There will always be another choice.
Miss Trailblazer, quick, say something to persuade her.
Ready to begin?
Of course there's another solution to this sandbox. Listen to my idea. You're all gonna help, right?
Miss Qingque, I don't know how you're planning to solve the puzzle, but I'll support this squad to the end.
Count me in. I'm sure Miss Qingque has something up her sleeve. If we can help, I'm in.
I only need 2 people for my plan to work.
Destiny only has one.
You go stand in the sandbox. Right about that spot over there. Next, Judge Huohuo, you stand on the other side of the room. And stop shaking. All right, we're ready. And now, the second path appears.
Let's begin.
This is the other solution. The alternative choice. I created a new solution. Master Diviner, you're not the only one who can design a puzzle. And I don't tread the path of destiny alone.
But did we technically cheat?
You think that by calling on your companions for help, you created
I mean,
a new
like-
path out of thin air?
You don't just get
You're
to...
just
I mean,
playing
I
with
understand in
cement.
real life, like,
I could weave
that's the
1,000
point.
roots for
Other
you,
people
but
get in
they
your
lead
way,
to the
but, like,
same destination.
in the sense of the
So what
puzzle,
significance is
are
there
we
in
really
having a
allowed to
choice?
just place ourselves in there?
Creatures like you don't understand humans. The universe is like jade tiles on a game table. When the tiles are shuffled, the outcome is already predetermined. Which tiles can be played, which tiles are left over, what kind of hand the person next to you is trying to make. All of these can be determined through calculations. But if everything is just a calculation, the game loses its flavor. Randomness and adaptability, ambushing your opponent, twists and turns, the balance of the elements. It's a mix of calculations, unknowns, and loss of complete control that makes Celestial Jade the kind of game it is. And those are the same things that give life its color and vibrance. Do my choices at the game table mean nothing if I have a sure loss in front of me? No! The choices are what make the game meaningful in the first place. Even if I lose, I'll still make choices to lighten the loss. Just like the Master Diviner is making choices for her own agenda. You were right when you said that as Master Diviner, you must comb through the complex threads of destiny day after day, all for the preservation of this giant ship. In this vast universe, a game where there are only losers, our Master Diviner is making endless choices, fighting against the odds just so the lawful can travel safely for another day. In my book,
She's the best player there is. Why would someone as talented as the Master Diviner go through the trouble of making endless choices if the end result is predetermined? Heliobus, you cannot fathom the joys of humanity. You are imprisoned by the illusion of destiny, unable to free yourself. And you want everyone who peeks into the future to suffer the same pain as you. You don't understand humans at all.
Don't let them trick you, Fu Xuan! Don't push me away! Don't let her words fool you!
Kiraloom, release the Master Diviner!
That's right. Give you a beat down. Oh.
I see through everything.
Yeah.
I'm going to lose. Victory is beyond my reach. Why? Why is there no alternative? Everything in this universe is predetermined. No, this power. I have seen no path to victory.
This mortal form will watch over you and guide you on your path.
Curiosity is a dangerous thing. Endless riddle. Nothing but a boy.
Spend freely.
I don't have time for games. Open sesame. Watch it crumble.
Master Diviner!
It's kind of my crack team.
I'm fine. Just a small headache, nothing more.
It's normal to experience some discomfort after being possessed by a Heliobus, but nothing a few medicinal pellets can't take care of.
Is that Carolum? They may not be the most powerful fragment, but becoming entangled in their illusion can lead to endless despair.
Hurry. Just hurry up and see me in the darkness. I've foreseen what happens next. You're going to imprison me.
Xingque. Thanks to you, the Divination Commission is safe again.
No need to thank me, Master Diviner. By the way, while you were possessed, you fired me from the commission. So... that counts, right?
Okay, but what are you gonna do to make money if you've been fired? Like...
Then, with all the years I've spent in the Divination Commission...
Okay, you get severance. That makes sense.
Severance package. And I already planned what to do with all the money.
Why?
I'm gonna open a gaming
I guess if
parlor,
you quit, you don't get
hire a
severance.
couple of workers to run it, and spend the rest of my days living off the profits. I'll have started a new life without having lifted a finger.
Are there two Qingques?
I see. What a pity. I don't recall anything I may or may not have said while possessed by the Heliobus. In any case, Xingque, why are you still here? Shouldn't you be on duty back at the repository?
Huh? Master Diviner, you can't back out now!
Of course I can. After all, there are always choices in life. You taught me that.
I can't convince real you, let alone possessed you. Master Diviner, you should get some rest. I'm gonna go take a get back to work.
Oh.
My actions today brought great shame on the Divination Commission.
Take it up with a genuine.
I shall have to think of a way to keep her from talking. Just kidding.
Oh, just let her quit and have her
Heliobus
severance.
are good at finding people's weaknesses and exploiting them. Everyone has some kind of weakness. You're not to blame.
That's right. You were just a victim of the Heliobus's trickery, Diviner Fu. No need to blame yourself.
I must express my sincere gratitude to all of you for your help. Apologies, but the Divination Commission is in disarray at the moment. I must return and set things in order. I'm afraid I cannot see you off in person.
Wait! There's something we need to ask you.
What is it?
We need a picture. Make it look good.
I agree that the Master Diviner gets possessed wouldn't make for a good headline. I don't care how you spin the story, so long as you leave my name and identity out of it. I have many things to attend to. Please allow me to save my thanks for another day.
We won't delay you any longer. We need to go to Fixtral Garden and seal Carolum away.
Okay, back to Fixtral Garden. Seal you away, and then I can do your little game things in front of you.
It seems that your operations
Oh,
have met with some
genuine.
success. I've been browsing through some of the stories on Ghostly Grove myself. They make for good reading. As the saying goes, serious divination concerns serious matters. It is inevitable that someone performing divination day in and day out for the Cienjo would acquire inner demons, and Heliobus can take advantage of those. Fortunately, with your help, Fu Shren prevailed over her intruder. Do you enjoy listening to storytellers and watching immersion?
I
In
mean,
both cases,
maybe. I don't know.
tales have a predetermined ending. But you shouldn't let that stop you from enjoying them, should you? The same is true of life. Whether the end is predestined or not, it's worth living. Very well then. Miss Hanya is waiting for you by the suppression towers.
I have to go talk to Miss Hanya before I can. Someone should get around to suppressing.
On behalf of the Ten Lords Commission, I commend you for your great service in resolving the Divination Commission crisis.
Thanks. Do I get any money?
I will honor all of you before the Ten Lords.
Thanks, Madam Hanya. But, we really couldn't have defeated Carolyn without Miss Chingchua's help.
I didn't realize that one as skilled as Diviner Fu would also be susceptible to the power of the Heliobi. That said, I can understand her plight. After all, we're all moving forward on our own unseen paths in no uncertain terms. Judges are instructed by the Ten Lords to carry out their orders, but no one ever explains their meaning to us. Just like the Master Diviner, no matter what cruel and horrible paths she foresaw, as long as it benefited the Luofu, she had to make a choice. Those choices may be correct and far-sighted, but we are, after all, flesh and blood, and we cannot help but agonize over the process of making them.
Madam Hanya?
I apologize. I was getting carried away. I think all the paperwork must have worn down my mental acuity. Today's business is finished. Please get some good rest.
Right. Let's call it a day. And you too, Judge Hanya. Don't work yourself to death.
It's finally time to get back to bed. Goodbye, everyone.
$67,000. Okay, let's go to this. Okay, we'll do the recommended and
I heard the corners and doubt farewell.
we'll just let it play itself.
I reforge all things.
We should be fine.
Or maybe I'll take it all.
Endless riddle. Nothing but a void.
Watch over you and guide you on your path.
Open sesame. Watch it crumble.
Okay.
Serenity is before me.
With this divine power, I reforge all things.
Bust. Or maybe I'll take it all.
Endless riddle. Nothing but a void.
Watch over you and guide you on your path.
Expand your thinking. Glimpse the unknown.
To the soul.
It's on me. Corners and doubt farewell.
Open sesame.
Alright. On to this one. Okay, that's still the recommended.
Serenity is before
I'm
me.
assuming it'll just be recommended for all of them at this
I
point.
reforge all things.
Bust. Or maybe I'll take it all.
Endless riddle. Nothing but a void.
Watch over you and guide you on your path.
Expand your thinking. Watch it crumble.
Insanity.
Spend freely. No dirty tricks and doubt farewell.
Open sesame.
To the soul. Insanity.
Expand your thinking.
Alright, and our last one. Still recommended.
Serenity is before me.
With this divine power,
You tell
I
me.
reforge all things.
Bust. Or maybe I'll take
Listen,
it all.
I may not like her as a character, but I've got to give credit. The Herda
Guide you on your path.
has really changed my account.
To the soul.
All in. Watch your head.
Expand your thinking.
Insanity.
I just don't like her as a character.
With this divine power, I reforge
I don't know.
all things.
Endless riddle. Nothing but a void.
I find her annoying. I don't know how to describe it.
Watch it crumble.
It's kind of the same of like, I don't like Noelle, I don't like Bennett. I mean, it's all for very different reasons, but like, I just don't like them. God, there's still 3 more suppression towers. Oh. That's painful to think about. Okay, let's... Alright. Let's go, let's go find this dude. Tell me about your neighbor's wife.
Something?
No, I
If not,
don't need
then I'll be
something.
leaving.
Okay, we can go to Orem Alley. I've already fixed that place up. There's some bustling business there. Oh, you're up by the black market, dude. What exactly are you and your wife buying? Oh yeah, no. This is definitely not your living wife. Oh, but So are you cheating on your real dead wife? Is someone lighting off fireworks in Orem Alley as well? He's already dying. I mean, I don't really know what the right choice was, because how do I know that that Heliobus won't just turn around and, like, not turn themselves in? It's true. I better get some tea. I do appreciate people not on the Astral Express also using pom-pom stickers. Yay, but not for your wallet. The sky keeps crying. All right. Fam. I used to use the word fam a lot. hop on here. Hello, small child. It's true, alright. Oh. Back at the Divination Commission again. Bourgeois, get this place under control. Oh, it's good you're not making me get all of them. That would have taken a long time. Oh, the Cycrane can't fight.
Serenity is before me. Bust. Or maybe
No,
you'll take
I don't think the Cycrane is capable of fighting. How is it doing this?
Open sesame.
Oh, it took themselves out a little bit there. I assume Tail is not going to come back until the very last one. No, March. Suspicious. I was kind of hoping it'd have us put it in a new one, and we could just, like, there'd just be one big talking quest left, but okay. I'm your daddy. Alright, 400,000 subscribers. I thought you'd be able to claim the rewards from there, but apparently not. $15. All right, what's up, fam?
Like this is the best way.
Diner haunted. Evil spirit breaks into restaurant and eats double its body weight in food. Do you think Tail did this? Seems like his style.
Or just a really hungry person.
Sounds like a very hungry criminal came up with a very poor excuse.
What about this one? Paranormal activity reported at exclusive horror immersion. Guests experience haunting within 7 days of screening. It reminds me of when I used to watch horror immersion to train my courage. Whenever there was a suspenseful moment, Tail would jump up and scare me.
They probably
Guys, I
just
feel like
heard
this is just
something.
some sort of prank. Or a marketing stunt to boost ticket sales. Wawa has been browsing Ghostly Grove for hours. Every time she finds a suspicious incident, she says, "Do you think Tail did this?"
I mean, she
Problem
wants to know where
any
Tail
suspicious
is.
incident could be Tail related when you think about it.
I feel like Tail is still around. But if so, why didn't he come back to see me?
He was your Tail for so many years. I'm sure he'd come back to say hi. Or bye.
Anyway, even if you don't find Tail, you're still a great judge. The success of our ghost hunting squad proves it.
It's true, we've hunted a lot of things.
Thank you, Miss Gwei. I don't really get compliments. Without the encouragement of you squad members, Working with you guys has made me feel a little more confident. But it's hard not to think about the days when Tail was still around.
I mean, that's not really a confidence
Back
thing,
then,
it's
I
just
was
like,
a useless coward.
you miss your
I'd
friend.
hide at the first sign of trouble. Tail
I
would
mean, it
always
can kind
complain
of
about
be.
it. But he'd also
confidence
get
thing.
me out of danger.
Reminds me of me and my brother. Sort of a love-hate relationship.
Hey! Look at this!
Did you find Tail?
Hey! Look at this!
What's up? Cloud Knight caught doing unthinkable alchemy commission. Oh. Cloud Knight's even going missing?
Something Tail would do?
Probably
Tail
not.
or no tail, it's definitely the work of a Heliobus.
Let's hurry up and get to the scene. There'll be trouble to pay if we're too late.
Tail didn't seem like a hurting. I mean, obviously he said he wanted to like eat us and stuff, but I feel like he wouldn't just hurt random people.
Be careful, everyone. This sounds like a very aggressive Heliobus.
To the alchemy commission. Oh boy.
Hey, calm down! I just learned a new technique. I'll use it to end your life. Unauthorized personnel should keep their distance. It's dangerous here.
Actually, we're not really unauthorized, are we, Judge?
I'm not unauthorized
Is that
anywhere.
Sushang? And a judge? Why are the Ten Lords Commission here?
It's a very long story, so let's deal with the problem at hand first.
Mr. Cloud Knight, sir, the Ten Lords Commission will handle this. Thank you for your cooperation.
Understood. Please, take mercy on him.
Don't worry. This sort of thing is our specialty.
See you like this.
He is before me. I will watch over you and guide you on your path.
Expand your thinking. Endless riddles. Nothing but a void.
No mercy.
Judge Huahua, is he alright?
His life isn't in danger, but his hands and feet are spasming, and his speech is incoherent. I think he's experiencing a delusion that he can't snap out of.
I feel like I've been drained of my strength.
Mr. Cloud Knight, sir, are you okay? Can you answer a few questions for me? Do you remember what happened to you?
I think so. Let me think for a moment. I received a report today about an infestation of abominations here at the Alchemy Commission. The captain sent me to clear it out. What happened after that was like a dream? I can't explain it. My weapon suddenly started talking to me. It taught me fighting techniques, which moves to avoid, which moves to use, which stances to adopt to retain balance. Then it told me to relax and let it take control against the enemy.
That sounds just like Heliobus.
I followed its instructions. To my surprise, it felt like my combat skills had greatly improved. Still, it told me I was incompetent, like a piece of rotten wood.
Rude.
It wanted to find a new apprentice to carry forward the art. It was only then that I realized there was a sword-wielding child beside me, staring right at me.
Joy.
Lots of children grow up learning to use a sword on the Lafu, but for a child to be walking around with one...
I sure hope we're not thinking of the same person.
I realized the boy was the general's retainer.
Oh, God. We're gonna see entering.
When I heard my sword say the name, I was in disbelief. And then, for some reason, I just attacked Yinxing.
Are you alright? You should be asking the Cloud Knight.
What happened next was
I don't
even
care
more
about the Cloud Knight.
Yinxing looked like he was talking to the sword in his hand. He turned around and left
Oh,
without looking
shit.
back.
He's possessed.
weapon-
Our child is
never spoke again.
possessed.
Not good.
I'll take care of the Cloud Knight. You go after Yanqing.
Yanqing. There it is. Our boy. Okay.
I heard that Yanqing's sword is a famous weapon crafted by the Artisanship Commission. It resonates with its master, reacting to his movements in battle like it has a mind of its own. He must have encountered some kind of danger, and his sword flew away to find someone to help, right?
Danger? Miss Sushang, don't scare me like that. What kind of evil would be strong enough to pose a threat to Yanqing?
I'm
Something
not sure.
possessing him.
They are strange creatures. Even the sharpest sword can't cut them.
Uh-oh. I just had a thought.
If it's not auspicious, you'd best not say it out loud.
Based on what that Cloud Knight said, it isn't that Yanqing's in danger. Exactly.
Follow the sword. No matter what, we have to find Yanqing before things get even worse.
We've got to catch up with him before...
Oh. Let's take care of this real quick.
Wanted to doubt farewell.
Expand your thinking.
No dirty tricks, alright? It's of no consequence.
But don't pretend like you're hurt. You've got a shield on.
Open sesame.
I have it under control.
Serenity is before me. I will watch over you and guide you on your path.
Expand your thinking. Amazing. But then again, it's me we're talking about.
This is the dock for Dragon Prayer Terrace. Judging by the sword's behavior, that's where Yanqing is.
Should we really be charging over there? Even without a Heliobus, Yanqing is a swordsmaster among swordsmasters.
Are you scared, Sushong? Me too. Compared to the other Heliobi we've dealt with so far, this one seems like it could do some serious damage.
Scared? My mother taught me swordplay as soon as I could walk. I might not be as good as the General's apprentice, but I would never let cowardice dishonor the name of the Cloud Knights or the family sword. But I am worried. If the Heliobus possessing Yanqing is too strong, I'm afraid I might not be able to guarantee everyone's safety.
The General has been supporting our ghost hunting squad from the very beginning. It's time to return the favor, even if it wasn't for the General's sake. As a judge, I can't let a Heliobus take over someone as dangerous as Yanqing. Sushong, Miss Gui, Miss Trailblazer, please help me rescue him.
I will help you rescue our child.
Yanqing is at Dragon Prayer Terrace. Let's go.
Oh. Joy. Little boy. Your father doesn't want you to do this.
What are all these swords doing in Dragon Prayer Terrace?
It must be a Heliobus illusion. Shouldn't we ring the harmonic chime and see if we can talk to Yanqing inside the illusion?
Illusion? Since each of you can see it, wouldn't that mean you'd fallen into the illusion as well? Don't be alarmed. To me, this sword formation is a precious arsenal. When I gaze upon any one, 1,000 sword fights dance before my eyes. The swordplay far exceeding anything I have learned. And better yet, they welcome those who wish to pursue higher realms with open arms. Swordsmanship isn't the only thing you can learn. As long as you want
It's true, I have the
stronger,
bat. I don't really need
swords will
swords.
show you countless ways to do so. Isn't that right, Master Apira?
Apira? That Heliobus's name is Apira?
Correct. Master Apira promised to show me the flaws in my swordplay, and had to take it to the next level. That's why I brought them to Dragon Prayer Terrace, where I suffered my most serious setback.
Young one, with me, everything will be different. Whether it be Imbibitor Lunae, the Stellaron Hunters, or that woman, your accomplishments will exceed them. You will be matchless, without limits.
Matchless without limits. You're just in time. The swords have taught me something already. I'd like to see how sharp my skills have become. My skills are lacking. I've been through countless defeats. But with the Pyra as my master, no longer.
Why is he attacking us?
Sword, heed me.
Curiosity is a endless riddle. Nothing but a boy. Open sesame. Watch it crumble.
I'm just a frail scholar. Hedge your bets. Look, the show.
With this divine power, I extract the world's purity to reforge all things!
Can't lose this one.
Expand your thinking.
What's the matter? If you still have questions, please speak up.
Sorry, my friend started a stream, so I had to respond.
Give it your all.
Lieutenant Yanqing, snap out of it! We don't want to fight you!
But I want to fight you. And we're just getting started. Cut through the ranks. Their skills are nothing compared to mine. What can I learn from any of them?
Then, why not hack them down right here?
Yanqing, don't hack us down.
Hack them down? I thought we were just sparring.
The laws of the battlefield are no different from the laws of the universe. Life for victory, and death for defeat. Swords
Yanqing doesn't want to kill us.
And only the victorious swords can be passed on. Swords defeated are buried among the barren wastelands.
But
You're resisting me? Rid yourself of these needless notions of clemency. How can you move forward without casting these distractions aside? Raise your sword.
Life for victory and death for defeat, huh? All this talk of laws of the battlefield and the universe. You think that gives the appearance of a Grand Master? You're just using someone else's ambition to satisfy your own desire to shed blood. This Xuan Yuan sword in my hand has been passed down through my family for generations. When my mother gave it to me, she said, "The bread may bake, but the hearth remains." And for a long time, I had no idea what she was talking about. Today, I just realized I misheard her. I think she actually said, "The edge may break, but the heart remains." Probably. The Lieutenant Yanqing, the winner and loser of this battle, have yet to be determined. Don't give me that "there's no point in fighting any longer" speech.
This little wench's fighting spirit is on fire. Young one, since she insists on fighting, will you give her our answer?
I won't back down.
Mr. Shang, you... This is between fellow Cloud Knights. Losing a fight isn't a big deal, but if I abandon my fellow soldiers and bring dishonor to the Knights, how could I wield my sword again? Granted, I might not last more than a few moves. You guys go get the General, quickly!
We could just text the General. We don't need to go get him.
Su Shang, my bestie.
Like, why didn't we just text him?
Still, that was pretty freaking cool.
A spiritfarer told me that the general is still in Fixtral Garden. Let's hurry! I think the only one that can break Yanqing's illusion is Jing Yuan himself.
Is something the matter? You seem out of breath. A Heliobus that creates illusions for the sole purpose of instructing someone in swordplay. I wouldn't mind learning a few tricks from them myself. Unfortunately, it sounds like this one is a little too aggressive to be a decent sparring partner. This is not an adversary that someone as young as Yanqing is equipped to deal with.
General, we need to move fast. If we wait any longer, I'm afraid that Sushang might be...
I can understand your sense of urgency. But before I leave, I have a question for Cirrus, who has been listening this whole time. I trust you are familiar with Pyra.
Jingwan, do come help save your son.
Among the Heliobi, Pyra manifests the courage and warring spirit of Ignimar. They are the most aggressive of all the fragments. But who is this sword master? Who is Yanqing?
My apprentice.
No wonder I smell a hint of sadness in you. In order to rescue his incompetent apprentice, the master must fight on the battlefield himself. I must say, I'm very envious of Pyra.
You know the flavor of sadness, but not its meaning. An apprentice obsessed with victory and defeat has lost his mind to a Heliobus, and is now trying to shortcut his way to mastery of the sword. This is my failure to him as a master. And the source of grief you see in me now.
Then you should hurry. Pyra has an insatiable bloodlust. Once they've enslaved your mind, they can make you turn against your friends, your kin, even your own master. Go! I don't wish to delay your death match with your apprentice.
Jingwan, if we could
Sushang is
speed this
awaiting our
up.
timely arrival at Dragon Prayer Terrace. Let's go.
Where is the person first? Okay, that's
Yanqing, it's gonna be okay. We've brought your dad. I know you don't say he's your dad, but he's your dad.
Lieutenant of the Seat of Divine Foresight. Is that the best you can do? And I was thinking I'd be done for the moment you drew your sword. I didn't think I would last this long. I'm not half as bad as I thought.
Young one, you're hesitating again. You're always hesitating. Your opponent is no match for you. Yet they have managed to fend you off for this long. As a swordsman, have you not any pride? Do you want to repeat the disaster you suffered at Dragon Prayer Terrace?
Hey, but Sushang isn't gonna kill you.
It's time to finish it. Only blood can cleanse the shame of the sword.
He won't do it.
General.
Father.
Young one, your old teacher has arrived. Under his tutelage, you never experienced true failure.
I mean, you did
After suffering
experience some
your
failure.
first major setback, your confidence in your swordsmanship has been faltering. You worry that the general is disappointed in you. You worry that you don't have what it takes to be the person the general wants you to be. Now, show him what I have taught you. He'll be very proud of your progress. Tell him that with your sword, you will bring victory to the Xianzhou.
With my sword.
Yanqing would never draw his sword on me to prove himself. I have confidence in him. This confidence is not a belief that he will win every contest. It is a belief that he will one day break free from the paradigm of victory and defeat, and realize his true reason for wielding the sword. The pleasure of swordsmanship, the saving of life, and the dispatchment of enemies. This truth must be discovered by himself. No one can teach it to him. Now is the time for him to take that step.
General,
Break free from victory and defeat? Those are just empty words to comfort
poor
the dead
Yanqing.
and the defeated. Think of your crushing defeat at Dragon Prayer Terrace. Think of how you felt then, teetering on the brink of death. If the sword of that Stellaron hunter had pierced your flesh, you wouldn't be standing here pondering the meaning of victory and defeat. Now is the time to break all your chains. Draw your sword on your master, to the general who is trying to imprison you. Draw your sword.
General, allow me to demonstrate my swordsmanship. I hereby challenge you.
You don't get those. How do you 3 swords?
Apyra, I challenge these swords to battle!
Oh boy.
Young fool. How disappointing.
You can do it,
Your
Yanqing.
accomplishments would have been limitless. But you were led astray by empty idealism. None of that
It's going pretty good.
matters
Yanqing's gonna fight someone.
I studied your every move inside out. And now you wish to throw down the gauntlet. Very well. In your own image, and with your own techniques.
But it's not gonna let me just auto battle it. That's the bad news.
Your swordplay, every stroke and sway, I've committed it all to memory.
This mortal form.
Allow me to demonstrate. With merciless intent, how powerful
Well,
I am.
it's really gonna be us fighting Yanqing's form.
No, Yanqing. Conceal your form and hide your intentions. Don't fall for their distractions.
Understood.
What's the matter? To the soul.
I don't have time for games.
The dice have been cast. Bust. Or maybe I'll take it all.
Open sesame.
Sword, heed me.
I'm just a frail scholar.
Oh yeah, sure, Naxa.
Insanity. To the soul. Look, the show with this divine power. I reforge all things.
Expand your thinking.
I'll overcome. thorns?
Curiosity is an endless riddle. Nothing but a void.
I was saying earlier,
Never seen perfection before. Open sesame.
Madam Herd, I hear, has really perfected my account.
One hit, one stroke of luck, one victory.
Oh, but you broke the sword. Well, I guess it's not your sword. It's just a random sword.
Ew, it's about time we got this guy into the gourd.
General.
I know what you wish to say, Yanqing.
Just admit that you're son and father.
Then, to the rest of you, thank you for bringing me out of that daze. Especially you, Miss Sushang.
Why does everyone that gets Heliobus love to apologize for it? You're the victim here.
That is true. I mean, like, it did possess him. It's not really his fault.
It should be me thanking you for holding back during our battle. Or maybe, just maybe, it's due to a sudden skill improvement? Don't you think?
Haha, right. Conscious Sushang is pretty badass. We're gonna need to get you a front-page news story for this one. Heck, let's get some billboards!
So, you've made it your daily mission to tease me, huh?
With respect to
You
this
did
incident,
pass out from the
what is your
ghost, I
plan for
think.
posting on the Luofu's Ghostly Grove? Since it concerns the seat of divine foresight, I am hoping you could.
Well, about that. Let me discuss it with her first.
We always do breaking news style.
Okay with this?
Thanks for covering for me. I'm so embarrassed.
All's well that ends well. We should hurry back and lock up Pyra in the evil binding matrix. They're a dangerous one. I'm afraid they might escape.
Well then, Yanqing and I will take our leave now.
Alright, let's get out of here.
Yeah, there's some weird thing making whale noises.
That was a big risk, Miss Sushang.
Actually, I'm well aware of my own limits. If it weren't for Yanqing resisting that Heliobus, maybe I wouldn't have been able to hold on until you brought reinforcements.
I don't really know how to properly use it.
Come to think of it, we only needed one person to fetch reinforcements. Why didn't
Also, we
get
could
her
have
to
just
stay behind with
texted
you?
Jingwon. I kept bringing that up. Like, we have a phone.
It's kinda embarrassing, but I was caught up in the moment. I guess I never thought it through.
Ugh. Sometimes I wonder whether your head's screwed on right. We need to take you to the Alchemy
Well, we
Commission
were just
for a
at the
checkup.
Alchemy Commission. We should have done it then.
Maybe, but my actions kept everyone safe, and that's what matters. Miss Huahua needed someone to look out for her, and little Gui is just a civilian. You shouldn't be putting yourself in risky situations. As for her, she's a distinguished guest of the Seat of Divine Foresight. If anything were to happen to her, it could turn into a diplomatic crisis. After weighing things up in my head, it made the most sense for only me to stay put.
If I still had my tail, I wouldn't be slowing everyone down.
Sorry, Huahua. I didn't think it through. You were never a burden.
It's not your fault, Miss Sushang. It's just... I've been wondering... How long can someone average like me keep up with the affairs of the Ten Lords Commission without my tail? Forget it. We should get some rest. There could be even bigger dangers waiting for us tomorrow.
Yeah, let's talk in the group chat even though we're all standing right in front of each other. She's probably asleep. Maybe Yanqing snuck into her house and killed her. Let's see. Alright, we're on the way to 400,000 fans. Let's do the exorcisms first. Let's do that. We should still be able to use this team.
Serenity is before me.
With this
I
divine
can't just
power,
let it play
I
itself
reforge
now.
all things.
Bust. Or maybe I'll take it all.
Endless riddles. Nothing but a void.
I'll watch over you and guide you on your path.
Expand your thinking. Watch a crone.
Insanity.
Alright, so there's that one. Let's see.
Tormented doubt, farewell.
With this divine power, I reforge all things.
Bust. Or maybe I'll take it all.
Endless riddles. Nothing but a void.
I'll watch over you and guide you on your path.
Open sesame. Glimpse the unknown.
Alright, we've got that one. On to the next difficulty. We'll stick with impair. I don't have it in me to read the difference.
With this divine power, I reforge all things.
Bust. Or maybe I'll take it all.
Endless riddles. Nothing but a void.
I'll watch over you and guide you on your path.
Expand your thinking. Watch a crone.
I was like half watching Darius's stream, you know, just support, and her computer died. I'm just not sure it's gonna come back from this.
Open sesame.
Insanity.
Expand your thinking. Endless riddles. Nothing but a void.
Okay. Now...
Serenity is before me.
With this divine power, I reforge all things.
Bust. Or maybe I'll take it all.
Yeah.
Endless riddles. Nothing but a void.
I'll watch over you and guide you on your path.
She's her sister.
Open sesame. Glimpse the unknown.
To the soul. So tiring.
Tormented doubt, farewell.
Expand your thinking.
Insanity. With
With this divine power,
This fight's not going
forge
well.
all things. A small price to pay.
Open sesame. Endless riddle. Nothing but a void. Expand your thinking. Watch it crumble.
Do I need to get task manager out? Close some things? This is awful.
Let's try this again.
Facing death, finding life. In this mortal form, I will watch over you and guide you on your path. Serenity is before me.
Never seen perfection before?
The dice have been cast. Bust. Or maybe I'll take it all.
Look, the show has begun. With this divine power, I reforge all things.
Curiosity. There's a danger. Endless riddle. Nothing but a void. Open sesame. Glimpse the unknown.
Insanity.
Okay.
I don't have time for games. Expand your thinking.
What's the matter? To the soul. Insanity.
I hit the mark.
Never seen perfection before? Open sesame.
Heard the call. I'm just a frail scholar.
Shit.
To the soul, insanity. Look, the show has begun. With this divine power, I reforge all things.
Hedge your bets. Spend freely.
Curiosity. There's a endless riddle. Nothing but a void.
To the soul, insanity.
Expand your thinking. Glimpse the unknown.
Oh, thank God. We, like, barely made it out of that. That was, like, by the skin of our teeth that I made it through that fight. Okay.
I want to use this item, but not yet.
Okay. What's your announcement?
This like seems like so dangerous, like bombs and I don't. This game is concerning.
We can put it up here in our headquarters.
Okay, fourth. Striking me through the finish line.
Okay. Let's pick some questions.
Someone tried to kill me. Did you guys hear that? Someone tried to kill me. Oh my god, they're right there. Do I look behind me? I don't think I do. I don't think I do. I don't want to do that. I definitely don't want to do it. Okay, that's one out of however many. Was it 3 stars or did I lie? Am I lying about 3 stars? So that's
Need something?
That's pretty remarkable.
If not, then I'll be leaving.
You know, the president stopped hearing that, so like I like cheated.
I mean, I don't always do my dailies on some of the games that I play. I'm usually pretty good about this one and about Infinity Nikki. And then Genshin and Wuthering Waves, it just comes in spurts. Okay. Oh, also, sorry for the... I have improved my botting, and it also puts out, so every like 30 minutes based on how many things in chat there are, it puts out messages for my socials to try to promote those.
So I won at the end, so I got 1 star. Don't miss the news. Well, I don't want to read the strategy because that's cheap. I don't need it yet.
Gonna find this better get us some followers here. This is true. I'm a skilled fighter. I can fight the ghosts off. Okay, once I'm out of this cutscene, I'll show you the banners.
I just didn't know what it took to get 3 stars.
I'm widowed. Okay.
Whoa. This is intense.
Oh yeah, we're now a cult, by the way. I've made us into a cult. I'm not sure what we do in our cult yet. Hello, Danny Young. But we do cult stuff.
Just killing a lot of people.
Welcome. I mean, I do take naps. And I have eaten pie, not recently. You know, when I'm in a pie mood, I did look at a pie today when I went shopping, but then I still have most of my cake left, so I decided not to. Okay, let me... Oh, it's raining. So the banners right now are Cypher with Chingse Shusong and whatever her name is, and then Aglaya, but they are up tomorrow, or not tomorrow, but in 2 days.
Second place, so you lost. Maybe did, but who knows?
I'm trying to go for Cypher, but if I don't get her, it's not the end of the world. I mean, it is, but it isn't. She'd just do kind of well with Dr. Ratio. Oh, I didn't hit skip fast enough. Tell us about your alt account. My alt account has an E1 Firefly, and then I just completely abandoned it. Okay. Let's accept this one. Unknown caller, someone crying on the other end. This is fun. Alright. Let's get our way here.
Need something? If not, then I'll be leaving.
I don't think I have anyone with Eidolons on this one. I almost went for Acheron ones, but... Well, actually... No, I thought my Clara maybe had some. I need to get her to E2, but the problem was she was running at the same time as, she was running at the same time as this guy, Jiaoqi, and I needed him for her team. And so I went the route of getting him first before going for Eidolons, and I'll just eventually go.
Huh?
Well, you can see, so I went for Anaxa. Based off of a TikTok edit, and then I've got Madame Herda. And then my recent acquisition is Hyazine. And I'm eventually going to put her on my Herda team. She just doesn't have great artifacts on right now. Hey, you, are you getting weird phone calls? Stop answering them. Put your phone on silent. It's a little weird to record everything. Oh, we're Anaxa fans here. I just love hot, scholarly individuals. I can't help it. I mean, to be fair, I don't like her I just pulled her because she beats people up real well.
No dirty tricks. All in. Moment to doubt farewell.
Open sesame. Amazing. But then again, it's me we're talking about.
Oh gosh. Wait, why is it all blocked off? What? Oh, Tribby? I might go for her because I heard she's good with Herda, but I don't know. I probably won't. If I don't get Cypher, then the Doctor Ratio team that I'm building kind of needs Topaz or Cypher, so I'll probably either save for Topaz or wait for another Cypher. Because I know Tribby is good with, like, everyone, but the teams that I want to use are kind of, full. They don't really need... Like, I'd have to replace somebody that doesn't particularly need replacing. And so... Because I have... So I have a Fei Zhao team, but I don't know if I'll ever actually use it. I don't know. I have a Doctor Ratio team somewhere. There's a whole bunch of, like, just random teams that could work, but will probably never be used. But here's obviously the team I'm using now. Yeah. Like I said, I don't know if I'll ever use Fei Zhao. I have a couple of Himiko teams if I ever want to use her. Here's my Acheron team. Eventually, when I get E2 Acheron, I'll replace Palo with Sunday. But... I mean, I wasn't really intending to get her. And I don't really like single target focused units. I don't know. I just like hitting multiple things at once. Plus now I have an access, so I have an air unit, but I just feel like multi-target ends up getting things done faster. plus my Fei Zhao isn't built, so... I mean, she's been sitting there for months, unbuilt. Just like my Maoika in Genshin. I don't know, like I said, maybe one day I'll use Fei Zhao, but much like everyone else, she's fallen off too, so not that it really matters, because I don't do any of the endgame content. Yes, I do know those. Sometimes I get reminded to like do the end-game content in Star Rail, and I have to disappoint people by being like, I've never touched it. To be fair, I will still call them constellations and not eidolons, because I just call everything by their Genshin name. It's easier to keep track of in my head. Oh, I'm sure I could accomplish it. It's about the desire to attempt it. None of my characters even have good ropes and orbs because I can't even be bothered to go into the stupid thing in the Herta space station. That's the level that we're at. Like, that's the level of unbothered I am in just about everything. Because I would have to walk around to find the enemies, and that's a little too much of my time. To be fair, I'm now playing like an insane... Yeah, I have to get to a Penacone, and I took a very long Star Rail break, and you know me, I like to do things in order. So we're still in the Lafu. We haven't even touched Penacone, and at this rate, we won't for another month at least. Oh, I thought it said emergency food, not emergency contact. I was like, Paimon reference? I'll get there eventually. I just keep picking up games, plus I bought a Steam Deck, so I've been doing a lot of Steam Deck gameplay. Plus I figured out how to stream on my laptop.
Nothing but a boy.
I don't think it'll take me 2 years. It'll take me a couple months, probably. Oh, poor lady. Her sister's dead. Alright, let's get back to the garden. Oh, I think she knew that it was a ghost. I mean, it was see-through. As usual, breaking news. Not respectful at all to the dead, but it's what we're gonna have to do. Wait, did you sign her up for the military? Okay. Well, she's dead. She won't understand it when she grows up. Stell, she's dead. Oh my god, why would you say that? I mean, she definitely knows she's dead. I don't know, she's just like pretending she doesn't know, but she has to know. Oh, Trailblazer. Okay. Wait, do you have 2 phones? Damn. I guess if you're really into phone gaming, that might make sense. I just have the one, and I eventually pretty much deleted all of the games off of it, except for Love Nikki, the Infinity Nikki prequel. I play that daily, and somehow I recently became vice president of a guild, despite being one of the newest members, because all of the leadership quit. I am your true fam, Gwynnethon. Yeah, you said, and my other one I had up until I got my new one. I assume that's what you meant. Okay, back to the Alchemy Commission. Alright, let's go investigate this. I've gotten really good at understanding weird chat messages. I might be terrified of dentists now. My dad and I are currently playing Split Fiction, and we got to a level, a little side story thing, and it started out, it was like this world of sweets, and we were bouncing around and blah blah blah, and all of a sudden where the boss of the area is like this evil dentist thing, and we're teeth. It turned us into teeth, and we're just running around. I mean, we can't grab onto anything. It was kind of frightening. This is not a good place. This is where the whole Yanqing Heliobus thing started, too. Alright, Renault, tell us about the ghosts. I had 4 or 5 filled, and then I had one of my molars removed because it turns out I have really big gum flaps that block my molars from being able to be cleaned. And so they removed one of my molars, and now one of my wisdom teeth is coming in. And so every couple months it moves forward more, and it kind of cuts through the gum line of my mouth. And I get to experience an ache for like a week. Then it goes away. I still have my other molar, but eventually they'll probably want to pull that too. And when they pull the molars, they don't knock you out to do that. I mean, they numb you up, just like when they fill your teeth. And because I had all of mine done within the span of like 2 weeks. And I ate mashed potatoes and ice cream for those 2 weeks. And then discovered that my digestive disorder has made it so that I cannot consume those. And I was also very sick for those 2 weeks. But anyway, yeah, they numb you up and then they pull you out. And it's really, like, you're not feeling it, but the sound of them pulling out the tooth was very traumatizing. Yeah, like, you, like, feel it but don't feel it, but I was very traumatized by hearing it. Because the tooth didn't want to come out in the right direction, and so there was a lot of grinding. No yang energy. So in fairness, I had not been to the dentist in a very long time. I had a very traumatizing experience as a child and did not really go to the dentist again for a very long time. Oh, it's a Kafka poster. So, mine was, I don't fully remember the details, but he did not do a proper job at stemming the blood. And so, because I was a kid, like, they don't knock you out, but they give you laughing gas so you're not, like, fully aware. Besides the numbing, you're also just, like, not fully aware. And I started coming to, and because he had not properly stemmed the blood, there was just blood everywhere. And I was like 5 or 6, so maybe even younger. So I was terrified because I'm covered in blood, and then he doesn't say anything. He just, like, sends me out to my dad. Well, my dad was probably in the room, but he just like, okay, we're done. And I'm covered in blood, and obviously I'm terrified, and my parents were not happy about that. And I did go to the dentist a handful of times after that, but only because I had to, because I fell off the monkey bars on the playground and I broke one of my teeth, and so I had to get a crown on it. But once you have the crown on, like, you're supposed to go back, but like, in relation to the crown, like, you don't need to go back when that tooth falls out or anything, but that might just be based on your dentist office, because like I said, I did not go for a very long time after. Basically, my experience happened, and then within the next year, I had broken the tooth and went and got that fixed, and then I did not return until I was the ripe age of 23. So you'll notice that was over a decade in between visits. And the dentist office I went to when I was 23 did not give me laughing gas, but again, that might just be policy per dentist. With stone. Well, now I have to look this up. I mean, I'm assuming it's not called Bessie. Or Nessie. Is it the Loch Ness Monster? Here's an article. Oh, it's called Normie. Okay, so that got us a key. Okay. Okay, so here's the key. An old bell. That's that's not shocking. A lot of places have Bigfoots. So that's another key. Is there... Did I miss something in here? I mean, there's gotta be rubbing paper somewhere. Yeah, I think Bigfoot and even like lake monsters and stuff, I think those are and wolf creatures and stuff are common. Oh, well, that's not good. There's the old bell. There's our rubbing paper. The music in here is creepy. Okay. Kind of sounds like there was a Heliobus here for a long time. Oh boy, I'm gonna have to write this down. M is 71839. N is 7193. B is 183. T. Okay. M is... M. N. I don't understand. T. 1, 2, 8. Enter password. 1, 3, 8. No. One, 3, 2. Okay. I finally figured it out there at the end.
I'll overcome the thorns.
Me and puzzles aren't known for working out well. That's why I follow guides on everything. Imposter. Bernie. Hey, yo. Imposter Renault. I say we post his picture all over our social media. Really blast him. Alright, on to the next voiced quest. Maybe she found Tail. Oh, yes, we're over 400,000 followers. I wish. In this game? Oh, easily Yanqing. No debate. Absolutely no debate. My boy Yanqing. And then Dr. Ratio. And then Anaxa. But my son holds my heart. I don't have him on this account, but I do have him on my other account. Yeah.
I'm looking at the reply. See?
I mean, to be fair, I'm aware that I also have, in several of the games that I play, some least favorites that would horrifyingly offend some people. Like, I don't like Genshin. I don't like Noelle. I don't like Bennett. I don't like Hu Tao. I don't really like Furina. Furina's kind of middle ground for me. Let me think. Star Rail, I don't like Herta. Something about her just annoys me. Furina wasn't the quest, because doing the quest did not make me like her more. I think she's just slowly grown on me because I use her in several teams. And so I feel like I have to like her because I'm using her. I don't know. I don't know if I have any dislikes in Star Rail, but some of that comes from like a lot of the 4 stars, I really know nothing about their character because they don't really have a lot going for them. And so, like, story-wise all the time. And so I haven't run it like Hanya, who we just talked about in this quest. I don't know shit about her. I know nothing. She is a character that exists. It's kind of the same with Wuthering Waves. There are some characters that I like, but for the most part, there are just a lot of characters that exist, and that's really all there is to it. I don't, fun fact, I don't need to wish for that. Can confirm. But no, Wuthering Waves is probably even more than Star Rail, just full of characters that, I'll be honest, they exist. I have not a lot of feelings about them. I like Shorekeeper. I like Brant. I like, oh my gosh, Alto. I do like Carlotta, but I don't know. Oh, I love Alto. That man appeared on my screen, and I was desperate. Oh, I like Jian. I feel like I should like Jinshi. And it's not that I dislike her. Again, she has really just fallen into the category of here's a character that exists. Man, you really don't like Alto. What has Alto done to you?
It appears we are all present. The spirit fairies who were supposed to report to Huohuo mentioned they didn't see her today.
Bad news for Hanya, I'd win. In that competition.
I have no idea where Huohuo may be. However, if we combine our efforts, we may be able to piece together some clues. Each of you are close to Huohuo. Did you notice anything unusual about her yesterday?
Yeah, Miss Huohua has been trying to track down Tail. In addition to helping the squad, that is. What if Huohua
I will make no further comment on
something that sounded like
that.
Tail's doing. Knowing her, she's probably gone looking for him.
And yet, she didn't come to any of us for help. That's not like her. Given the type of person she is, if she did have any clues, she would seek out our help. If she hasn't shared anything with us, It means there is only one possibility.
Although Sushang here also is pretty, well, I don't want to say blessed because it's not a blessing, but yeah, it's not something to congrats. It's kind of a curse.
Correct. And I think I might know who the culprit is.
Cirrus. The only one who may have knowledge of Tail's whereabouts is Cirrus, whose plans were foiled due to Tail's actions.
Even if Cirrus doesn't know where Tail is, given the shared history, they wouldn't hesitate to cause trouble.
Let's go. We must try to squeeze some
I
answers
guess.
out of Cirrus.
I'm sure there's pros to it besides the cons. Cirrus, tell me everything you know.
Well. Insects who don't know when to quit. I sense you have questions. Go on. Ask away.
It's bad for the back, I can tell you that.
Is missing, and I'm willing to bet you know something about it.
How careless. Your companion vanishes right under your noses, and you fail to notice. Why am I the one you're pestering?
The Ten Lords' Commission might not be able to completely eradicate the Heliobus, but we have plenty of ways of dealing with them.
Ooh, how threatening. Save your breath. I know your tactics. Let's cut to the chase. I do know something about it.
I knew it!
Believe it or not, while you were distracted, she came and found me. She asked me if I
To be
knew
fair,
where
it's
Mr.
not
Tail
aided by the
was,
fact
and
that I have
gave her a clue.
weak joints, so
She
they
searched high and low, but came back empty-handed,
don't do
of
well
course.
anyway.
If only you could have seen
Because
her
the back
expression,
is kind of just one
simultaneously
big
terrified and desperate to
collection of them.
Utterly hilarious. In the end, I became fed up with her constant nagging. I told her that her beloved tail had splintered and been reduced to an ember without a single memory. You should have seen her face!
Why are you being mean to Hua?
I started feeling sorry for her. Out of pity, I told her that her tail was hiding in Cloudford, preparing to flee the Xianzhou on a star skiff. I also told her that the Ten Lords Commission was in the process of recapturing all the Heliobus. If she were to turn to you for help, Mr. Tail would be imprisoned. Even if she managed to find him. Looks like she took the bait.
Lies! You can't possibly know where Tail disappeared to.
Maybe I do, maybe I don't. But I have no doubt about one thing. My friends are ready and waiting for her in Cloudford. You should have faith in your friend. Perhaps
I
while
bet
I'm
Tail
safe
is
and
helping
sound,
her.
perhaps she managed to subdue the Heliobus. If you rush to Cloudford, there's still a chance you might find her.
Not good. Let's head to Cloudford quickly.
The paperwork will have to wait. I'm coming with you.
Okay. I mean, there's a bunch of people around in Cloudford, usually, so... Oh, Hua.
What do we do now? I'll go get help from the Alchemy Commission.
Hold on. Let me take a look at her. She's unresponsive.
I have not.
It looks like a Heliobus has taken control of her mind. This isn't just a Heliobus illusion. It's a complete sensory barrier, cutting off the individual from the outside world. In this case, even the harmonic chime won't work. This isn't something the healers at the Alchemy Commission can handle. I'll take Huo back to the Ten Lords Commission. Perhaps they'll have an answer. As for now, I'm temporarily suspending the activities of the ghost hunting squad.
But...
The situation has changed completely. Without the assistance of a judge, continuing would place all of you in grave danger, defeating the purpose of the squad.
But Miss Hanya, this is to save our friend.
I know. I understand. But please, let the Ten Lords Commission
Yeah, I'm just
deal
gonna
with
not
this.
listen to
We'll
you.
find a way to extract this Heliobus from Huohuo.
Miss Hanya, tell me straight. Does the Ten Lords Commission actually have a solution?
We are not completely out of options. It might be possible to use another Heliobus to drive out the one that seized Huohuo's mind.
But why would a Heliobus ever want to help people?
Wait. Miss Hanya, do you mean to say that...
I've been keeping tail here all along.
Miss Tanya.
Don't look so surprised, young lady.
Surprised? Huohuo has been worried sick trying to find you, and now something else has gone after her.
You flaming furball! What the heck is going on? Did you know about this the whole time, Miss
I mean,
Hanya?
yes, she said she was keeping her in the gourd.
As per our rules, any free-roaming Heliobus must be sealed away. I was merely following protocol. Besides, it was Tail who requested this.
It's a long story. I only recall a moment during that fateful night when my consciousness was on the verge of shattering into a million pieces. Time stood still. I watched myself parting from Ignomar, drifting without purpose. Then, before I knew what had happened, the girl had retrieved me, and a judge of the Ten Lords Commission had sealed me within a tail. I believe you humans call this kind of thing a near-death experience. But why would a Heliobus experience one of those? Ridiculous! Since I'd slipped the leash, I thought I might as well change bodies and savor a bit of freedom. But then...
Lucky for you, you met me.
My luck took a sour turn when I ran into this demoness. I mean, Judge. When I was with Huohuo, she'd constantly rant about me, whining about all the problems I'd caused her, how I'd ruined her life. It was only after I vanished that she realized she'd taken my power for granted. I wanted to hear her cry about it. So in a fit of anger, I had this demon... judge imprison me in the gourd.
You had had your wish. Now, I'm offering you a chance to regain your freedom. Not by letting you go, but by going back to the way things were. Do we have a deal? Can I trust you, Tail?
You can do it, Tail.
Of course! We're pretty much co-workers at this point. So, all I have to do is possess Huohuo and take out those other pesky Heliobi, right? Time to give this heedless creature a reality check. It's exorcism o'clock!
Where am I?
Oh god, I can't run.
Tail? Are you here? I feel like I've been possessed. Tail?
It's not Tail.
Mom? Is this an illusion? Mom! What are you doing here? I've missed you so much!
Stay back! Don't come any closer. I don't know who you are, but you're not my Huohuo. Keep that filthy thing you're carrying away from me. I'm sorry, Huohuo. Your father and I had no choice but to send you to the Ten Lords Commission.
So rude.
It's best if
In
you
this house,
pretend
we
you
hate
never
Huohuo's
existed.
parents. hate when they won't let me run.
Hey, I remember you. Wolf's tail is all singed. It looks like a giant sparkler. Stay away from us, monster! Trying to make us feel sorry for you? I can't stand people who do that. You're all so mean! Blame that freaking tail of yours! No one else has a tail that catches fire! Get lost! We shouldn't be talking to a monster anyway. Let's get out of here. But I'm not a monster. What should I do?
She just walks so weird.
Tail? How are you? How are you still here? I see now. You're leaving me too.
Huh?
Everyone always leaves me. I don't want to be alone. Not again.
I haven't left.
Please, Tail. No more words. I can't bear to see you fade away.
Are you a judge or not? This Heliobus is distorting your perceptions. Get a grip. Resist them.
They've all gone. All abandoned me.
All gone? Just watch me. I'll drag them all back.
Oh.
Let's bring this one back.
I'm assuming that means they reset.
It's better that you pretend Mom and Dad are no longer here.
How can your own flesh and blood be so heartless? These humans.
There you go. There's your mother.
Let's bring this one back.
Why does Wohua get so much attention? I'm gonna get everyone to ignore her.
The behavior of these brats is astounding.
Oh, he can possess two people.
This tail is just so creepy. It glows like some sort of torch. Gross!
Hey! Wanna lose a hand?
There you go, Wawa. I brought your friends
I brought
back.
everyone back
for you.
Who's back?
Whoa, our precious girl. Mom and Dad shouldn't have left you all alone.
I don't think so. I don't think I've ever used Tribby for anything.
I was just jealous that your tail is cooler than mine. Whoa, I've always dreamed about having such a cool tail.
Mostly I just use someone's E6 Herda to make farming faster.
They're only here because you possessed them and made them come back. This isn't what I meant.
Oh, come on. You wanted them to return. They returned.
I may have used your Acheron. All of my people who had Acheron Eidolons took her off their pages, and now that I think about it, I was doing something that needed Electro, and
Dead? Well, I haven't exactly had a picnic.
I just never use my own DPSs.
Being your shadow for all those rotten years. It's about time I had some good luck. I thought about getting out of here, but I couldn't shake the feeling there was something wrong. So I came back to see if you could manage on your own, or if you were still a scaredy cat.
I'm sorry. I guess I still am.
No, you're selling yourself short. You're daring. How you had the courage to do something so dangerous amazes me. It's not bravery you lack, but sense.
Yeah, Hua, this was not smart.
What other choice did I have? I suspected that Sirius was deceiving me, but the thought of losing you forever was unbearable.
Yeah, forget about all that. I'm here now. But did everyone really leave you? Because of me?
You know what? They left. Let them be. I'm not a people person anyway. Without you, Tail, they'd have left me just the same.
Well, since you put it like that, I suppose I have nothing to feel guilty about anymore. Somebody needs to keep you out of trouble. Speaking of which, there's a pesky Heliobus lurking right here. I'm coming for you. Don't even think about escaping.
Facing death, yet finding life.
Okay,
Serenity is before me.
Expand your thinking.
It's of no consequence.
I don't have time for games. Caught in a web. All in. Curiosity is a dangerous, endless riddle. Nothing but a void.
This mortal watch over you and guide you on your path.
Open sesame. Glimpse the unknown.
I'm just a frail scholar. Insanity. To the soul.
Hedge your bets.
Look, with this divine power, I reforge all things.
Spend freely. Seek and you shall receive.
Expand your thinking. Suppress.
nice. I have someone who has a bunch of E6S5 characters, because I used to use their Firefly a lot. And they're the one that has the E6 Herda, and then I think they also have, it's either Hyacine or Tribby, I can't remember.
Whoa, you're awake! Seems like Tails' operation was a success!
Madame Mahanya, Miss Wei, Su Shang, and Miss Trailblazer. of you. Are you the ones who brought Teo back?
Well, where would we be without our squad leader? We had to help.
I don't even know how I met this person. We've only talked once because I complimented their Firefly.
Look at you.
But I assume I just randomly friended them.
Calls me.
Well, Teo actually does belong to Miss Huahua.
Excuse me?
Despite Cirrus's scheming and calculating, they clearly didn't expect Teo to return to Huahua. Their plan to kidnap her was an utter failure. If they saw Huahua as she is now, it would break their will.
Madam Hanya, urgent news from Victral Garden. The subdued Heliobi are stirring again.
Cirrus may not know the location of Teo, but they still figured out a way to divert everyone's attention.
It's not because of me, is it?
There's no need to blame yourself. This was Cirrus's plan all along. It looks like the end game that General Jing Yuan has been trying to avoid is fast approaching. Sushang, please head to the seat of Divine Foresight and fetch the General. Let's hurry back to Victral Garden now, while there's still a chance to turn things around. It's time to teach Cirrus a lesson.
Let me... This is who I use. Mumai. Okay, it's an E6 caster. Whoa, now is not the time to talk about relaxing. We are not relaxed right now. Also, like, the general is probably looking after his child who is just possessed by a Heliobus. Does he really have time for this? Talk about having to put the career before the family. Cirrus. Oh, you've teamed up with a bunch of them.
The judges of the 10 Lords Commission.
Well, it's only 2 judges.
Sluggish as ever. Oh, and is that Mr. Teo? Back to being a guard dog, I see. How delightful.
What are we, holy shit?
Celebration. Still, after our last encounter, I've no intention of including you in my plans. To see Ignimar's most powerful fragment now burdened with emotions pains me. It's a pity, but you've become expendable.
Who are you calling expendable?
The 10 Lords Commission's matrix is still intact. the Heliobi cannot leave Fixtral Garden. You may think you have the upper hand, but you're nothing more than a caged animal.
Leave? That was never my plan. I came to Fixtral Garden for one reason and one reason alone. To fight the Lofu's formidable general? He seemed fond of playing the waiting game. I merely capitalized on that. While you were all out on a wild goose chase, I rallied other Heliobi to my cause, thereby increasing my strength. Thanks to all of you, I've amassed the power of every Heliobus sealed within Fixtral Garden.
What if the general just doesn't come?
All I need to do now is wait for the general to make his grand entrance. Before that happens, I should keep my end of the bargain. Destroying you without leaving a trace.
Damn it! It's not gonna let me just auto battle it. We'll start with you.
This mortal form. Watch over you and guide you on your path.
I know. I just like to auto battle it because then I don't have to touch anything.
Curiosity is an endless riddle. Nothing but a void.
A mere pawn.
Okay.
Serenity is before me.
Support her.
Open sesame. Glimpse the unknown.
We...
Soul. Look, the show has begun. With this divine power, I reforge all things.
A mere pawn. Time to suffer.
It's of no consequence. This trial is fitting.
They keep on coming back for more. What should we do, Tail?
Take it easy, kid. Heliobi might lack physical form, but they're not impervious to physical attacks. Cirrus is merely putting on a brave face. The moment they sense even a hint of defeat, it's over. They'll break into pieces, regardless of how powerful they are.
So, just like what happened to Ignimar, once a Heliobus realizes they're
kind
going
of
to
like a
lose,
person.
they'll shatter?
Exactly. And if there's anyone who can cause Cirrus to shatter, it's him.
So, General.
Hi, General. How's your son? How are you? Do you need a wife?
Defeat my army and I'll give you the rematch you seek.
I wouldn't call myself mother material.
As I mentioned previously,
but he's a teen, so he doesn't need, like,
the scales were balanced.
Child care.
But for you, Cirrus,
I think I could look after a teen for the most part.
Here we are.
It's just the child care I wouldn't be good on.
Notions of rules and equal competition are mere illusions. Now, if you don't mind, allow me to show you how the end game is played.
He's kind of mad because these Heliobi, they possessed his son. Okay.
Finding life. This mortal form. Watch over you and guide you on your path.
Curiosity is a danger. Endless riddle. Nothing but a void.
Serenity is before me.
Open sesame. Watch it crumble.
Accept your defeat. You are bested.
Sure, I'll play along.
Time to suffer.
Suppress.
The dice have been cast. Bust. Or maybe I'll take it all. Watch your head.
Expand your thinking.
Heard the call.
Look, with this divine power, I reforge all things. To the soul, insanity.
It's not over.
It is over.
The fate of humans means nothing to me.
I've had some crash outs this week, mostly because the grocery store was out of crab.
Checkmate.
I concede.
Good.
I am no Ignimor. I'm nothing.
Oh, the general, that was great.
More than a
I know of no faint flicker that could strategize such a fierce battle against one
I
of the
don't
Rainbow
encourage her.
generals.
Listening to a winner feign humility is enough to make one sick.
The Heliobi may reflect our desires, but their fervent blaze is undeniably awe-inspiring. Neither General Teng Xiao nor myself would deride such a foe.
I have been bested. It's true. I only sought to lock horns with you regardless of victory or defeat. Next, I'll...
Next is eternal punishment. For an inextinguishable flame such as yourself, I see no punishment more fitting than to see you confined to a vacant abyss, forever lamenting your past transgressions. Such is the fate that awaits you, Cirrus.
So be it. Mountains will crumble. Oceans will evaporate, but the Heliobi will always be there, patiently waiting for their day of freedom. And that day will come. As long as the generals of the Xianzhou live, my battle against them will continue. Until the stars themselves burn out.
Damn. We'll go talk to Jinyuan.
Cirrus's will to fight has been shattered. They can no longer pose a threat.
And I know I'm biased because I like Yanqing. I did like that section. But yeah, I wasn't that enthused by it.
You have been of great assistance these past days. And for that, I express my gratitude. But the Heliobus we dealt with will not be easily dismissed. Given sufficient time, and regardless of how slim the odds are, they will someday break the seal that binds them. However, that concern will fall to the generals of the future. One cannot help but wonder how many Luofu generals this fragment of Ignimar will face in times to come. Speaking purely from the perspective of a warrior, I must say, I feel somewhat envious. That it may be, but they cause no shortage of trouble. Perhaps I could glean some wisdom from the Xianzhou Juming. This excursion was not an official matter. I didn't report it to the councilors. What remains of it will be left to the Ten Lords Commission. And once matters have concluded, I believe everyone present will be duly rewarded. And as for you and the young Miss Gwynaifin, rest assured you won't be shortchanged. You see, helping the general of the Lawfu does have its perks. It's time I took my leave. Farewell.
Okay, you have a child to go look after. All right.
You're here. I've just finished reinscribing the seal on Huohua's tail. Next, it's time to address the matter of Cirrus.
What do you know? This is between me and the Ten Lords Commission. A non-aggression pact, if you like.
Mr. Tail's a softie.
According to the 10 Lords, Tail must be supervised by a judge. I'll make sure to take good care of Mr. Tail.
Let's see who takes care of who.
Besides, when Mr. Tail isn't around, the other Heliobi pick on me. I feel safer when Tail is here.
Other Heliobi? I'm the only Heliobus you need to worry about.
She kinda does.
Well then, I will take care of the Cirrus
Not
situation.
not fully though. I mean, it's
Henceforward
just
gets
because they're
written
both
in the
high
Lawfu's
pitched,
ghostly
kinda.
grove. I'll leave that up to you. One more thing. Don't forget to seal the Heliobi within the evil binding matrix.
Yes, ma'am.
Since when did Fixstrom...
I am very sure. How rude.
I wrote to my mom about the recent monster slaying and demon fighting stuff I've been doing for the Ten Lords Commission.
What did you tell her?
I told her I went toe-to-toe with the sword-fighting prodigy Yenqing and held my own against fragments of Ingramar. But all she did was scold me for getting into trouble. Do you think she was being sarcastic?
No, she was worried for you.
You sound just like her.
Quit worrying, Sushong. You've been an awesome squad member and a very talented sleepyhead. Now, let's think about what to publish on Ghostly Grove. This is huge news. This post will definitely boost our following.
Always on the hunt for more followers.
It's called professionalism, all right? I'm counting on you.
The ghost
God,
hunting
get
squad
those
can now
followers.
rest easy for a while. Speaking as a judge of the Ten Lords Commission, I must thank you all for the dedication you've shown these past few days. You really minimized the impact of the Heliobi crisis. There may have been a few Heliobi that slipped through the net, but they are of no major concern.
Leave them to us. I don't want to brag, but our articles on Ghostly Grove are the talk of the town. If we suddenly stopped uploading, it'd be pretty unfair to our audience.
Miss Gwei.
Madam Hanya, please let little Gwei carry on uploading. I can't fall asleep without browsing Ghostly Grove before bed.
You seem pretty set on this, so I won't stand in your way. However, bear in mind that...
Don't worry. We promise not to make your job any harder than it already is.
All right. I do like his Lightning Lord. It's fun. Okay, let's take care of this.
Oliver, serenity is before me.
With this divine power, I reforge all things. Bust. Or maybe I'll take it all.
Endless riddles. Nothing but a void.
Watch over you and guide you on your path.
Expand your thinking. Watch it crumble.
Insanity.
Torment and doubt, farewell.
No dirty tricks, all right? To the soul.
Okay.
In this mortal form.
I will watch over you and guide you on your path. Serenity is before me.
I don't have time for games. Curiosity. There's an endless riddle. Nothing but a void. Open sesame. Glimpse the unknown.
Something out of nothing. Insanity! Look, the show. With this divine power, I reforge all things! The dice have been cast. Bust. Or maybe I'll take it all!
Never seen perfection before? Expand your thinking.
All right. Let's try that one.
Facing death, yet finding life.
mortal form watch over you and guide you on your path. Torment and doubt, farewell.
I don't have time for games. Curiosity. Endless riddles. Nothing but a void. Open sesame. Watch it crumble.
To the soul. It's on me.
Vine and Reaper!
No dirty tricks, Lorraine. All in.
Look, the show. With this divine power, I reforge all things.
Entangle!
Under control.
Death emergent slide!
The dice have been cast. Bust. Or maybe I'll take it all. Watch your head.
Insanity. To the soul.
Helpless as ever. Expand your thinking. Curiosity. Endless riddles. Nothing but a void.
Alright, just one more.
Facing death, this mortals watch over you and guide you on your path. Serenity is before me.
Curiosity. There's endless riddles. Nothing but a void. Open sesame. Watch it crumble.
Insanity.
Hedge your bets.
Look, the show has... With this divine power, I reforge all things.
It's of no consequence. All in.
Expand your thinking.
Insanity.
Sure, I'll play along. The dice have been cast. Bust. Or maybe I'll take it all. Watch your head. It's of no consequence.
Never seen perfection before? Open sesame. Curiosity. There's a endless riddle. Nothing but a void. Expand your thinking. Glimpse the unknown.
What's the matter? To the soul. Insanity.
There we go. We've got this one all completed. Okay. I will take care of that off screen. Because they're not really all that fun to do on screen. Okay. I am gonna call it a day here. Because I have to go make lunch for tomorrow. And go to work tomorrow. But I'll be back. I might stream this again on Tuesday just to finish up this and then nope. After this, there's the war dance. So I need to do the war dance next. I'm hoping that doesn't have any annoying combat stuff. I have not enjoyed these exorcism ones, but we shall see. Yeah, I'll be back on Tuesday. Thank you for coming, and have a good night.